Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a long time. So there's a lot of things that have happened in the last few years and why I haven't been posting videos. A lot of things have changed in my life, and I decided I would come back and use my phone, because I don't have a setup yet, but to use my phone to kind of talk about some of this stuff that has happened and kind of catch everybody up. I'm not going to stay, gone. I'm coming back, and I just had to take some time to work on myself. I had to work on a lot of different things. So I just want to talk about when I started posting videos. I started posting videos around the time that my children were in DCS care. My children got taken from me thanks to my ex. It was terrible and one of the worst experiences I went through. And making videos was a way for me to keep myself occupied while I went through this process, which has been crazy. So after getting my kids back and talking a bit about that, sharing some of my story on that, and how I won my DCS case on appeal, and all these things. Essentially, just sum it up. If you want to watch it, you should go back and just check that out. Okay, so after that, DCS showed up, literally, every worker that I worked with that was contracted for DCS in Indianapolis. They told me to get out, to leave, and hurry up about it, because DCS was going to come after me again. They were going to come after my children. They're a money market, a money machine, willing to take anybody's children for anything. They really don't care. It's about making that money, and I'm going to tell you, it has been insane. So, that being said, I moved in with my friend, my bestest friend, who's also my sister. We are very close. Stayed there for a while, and then I moved back home to New Mexico so that I could officially leave my ex. Problem is, some stuff went down. His family took his side. They threatened me, all kinds of things. And I wound up basically making agreements that I really didn't mean. I didn't really mean any of the things that I told my ex that I was going to do if he would move us back here. My whole goal was to get away from there, because it was a mistake moving back to anywhere where his family knew everything about our life and was in our business, and basically could gang up on me and just threaten me. So I thought that I could use the help of my family to lean on to be able to move on from my ex, who just wanted to threaten and control and try to keep me within the marriage that I didn't want to be in. So I broke up with my ex right before my kids got taken from DCS. And after they got taken, I had to stay with him to fight together to get our kids back. And that was horrible. It was horrible because my ex isn't the type of person to care about anything other than himself, his wants. And his wants didn't really include the kids. My wants included the kids, and if I wanted what I wanted, I had to do what he wanted. I had to stay, or I had to do this, or I had to do that, and it just got really bad. So I just not made videos because I was not in the right place in life. I was not in the right place mentally. I needed to take some time to work on myself, which I've been doing. I'm pretty sure it's noticeable by now that I have lost a lot of weight, although because I have such a huge chestal area here, I still look huge right here, but yeah. So, that being said, I took a year to work on myself mentally, to find myself, to just regather who I am, figure out who I am on the inside, and who I wanted to become, and what I wanted out of life, and what I wanted in a marriage and a relationship, and why things got so far off track. So you've probably watched some of my other videos, or all of them, or just a few, and if you hadn't, I'd encourage you to check them out. Because it'll give you an understanding of basically the type of person that I am, a bit of my background, and all kinds of different things. Because I like to make videos on all kinds of different topics and all of these things. That's going to happen. I'm going to have edited videos. Right now, I'm still doing the whole, I'm not editing. This is basically, as I'm talking, I'm posting it as is. Any mess ups, you're going to see them, you're going to hear them, whatever. So, there's that. That's still happening. So I'm not splicing my videos up or editing them right now. I will be soon. So let's get into some of the stuff. So after searching myself for a long time, a year, and then started working on my body for about a year, I'm still going through it. I'm still working towards being better and getting better and all that, but I have found my happiness, and I probably look a lot different than any of my previous videos, as I was not happy. I was going through a lot. So there's that. I know I was going to move to Colorado at one time. Wound up choosing to go to New Mexico because Colorado was expensive, and there was just a lot behind, like I said, I tried to go out there to lean on family, to leave my ex, and all of these things. Well, I'm just going to tell you that for the last, I guess, if you want to count the last 3 years, even though I broke up with my ex 3 years ago, for all those years I was with my ex. He was a very, I want to say, abusive person, and not in the way of physical, but emotional and mental, against me and against the kids, because he had a lot of problems, and I didn't even see it, I didn't notice it, and that's because growing up I went through a lot of physical, sexual, mental, and all these types of abuses, so it was sort of like I was immune to it, I couldn't see it or whatever until I was a completely broken person that needed to find myself again, because I literally didn't even know who I was anymore. I gave my all to the relationship to only lose myself and become broken, and to have to rebuild myself and do all these things. I crossed my own moral boundaries, my own moral codes, and felt terrible about it. But at the same time, I am grateful, because had I not done that, I wouldn't have found myself. Sometimes you have to accept the fact that you can mess up so bad and do things that you never thought that you'd ever do. Now, I didn't do anything like extreme or stupid, but stupid enough. And I hurt my own self, like, without realizing I was going to hurt myself, I hurt myself. But I did get better. I'd been struggling from the time I was 15 with my sexuality. I started to question at 15. I don't know if I can't remember if I posted in my videos. I had a diary I wrote down in it. I was shamed, I was abused, I was bullied. I went through an extreme amount of things that somebody shouldn't, that one person shouldn't have to go through, but at the same time, going through it has made me who I am. Doing that, realizing that, I have found that I had been living an entire life of lies to please other people and to be this person that everybody wanted me to be. And that is not healthy. That is not right. I used to say I was bisexual because I felt it was wrong to tell everybody that I've only been attracted to women. And that's partly because of religion, partly because of family, and being young and unable to make lifelong decisions and know what effect it could have on me and my future. So, that being said, I found myself. I found that I am a lesbian. I've only ever been interested in women. I've only ever had attraction to women. I've never had attraction to men. I forced myself to, I guess, believe what others had said, that it's a choice and all of these things. And it's sad because, honestly, every relationship I've ever had really has been with only men. And it's been horrendous because I've had no feeling. I didn't even know that when you kiss somebody, you're supposed to feel there's supposed to be some sort of internal reaction. It's just, I have missed out on a lot trying to be somebody I'm not. And I'm not doing that anymore. My life's changing. I'm in a relationship now, and I'm moving in with my girlfriend as soon as I can. So there's that. And I just wanted to share a little bit that I had been through some stuff and why I had been not here. I'll be making a few extra videos here in just a moment, so I'll be wearing the same thing, so expect videos one after the other to be uploaded to this YouTube channel. Thanks, guys, and I am so happy to start being back. I just want to update you on some stuff, and I'll go away for a short time, get a setup, and do this the right way. But for now, this works. Thank you all for coming back around and checking out my other videos, or these videos now. I know it's been a long time, and I apologize, but I needed this time. I'm back, and I'll be making a lot more. Thank you very much for coming around and checking out all of these things and sticking around, and I hope that this channel will start to grow, and I'll, help other people with all the videos that I make. Alright, guys. Later.